fucking high school cunt. And I don't believe I ever really loved her, you know. She's just a cunt at high school. No! Oh, son! Christ! This is the end! I can't take it anymore! Go ahead! Kill me!
This is Vampire's Kiss. Objectively the best movie ever made. Starring Nicolas Cage as Peter Loaf. But I prefer to watch my Nick Cage movies as if it is Nick Cage, you know? Yeah, as if it's a documentary. So Nick Cage is a banker or a office guy, Wall Street. And he needs some files to be found. And that's where the secretary abuse comes in. And it's pretty hilarious. I gotta say, I do like it quite a lot.
Seems I didn't have to do a song and dance after all, Alba. As you could hear, I couldn't get a word in edgewise. Mr. Heatherton is boiling mad. And he has implied that if he doesn't get that copy within the week, he will terminate his agreement with our agency and sign up with a more efficient one. Am I getting through to you, Alba?
I'll go right to it, Mr. Lowe.
He orders her to find one file that is misfiled out of probably thousands of files, you know? And he gets more and more impatient with her as time goes on and she doesn't find that bloody file that's been misfiled. The psychiatrist scenes, they are pretty good. I like them a lot. They're a good way to give exposition in a fun way.
And we're on the bed. And suddenly this bat comes swooping down out of nowhere.
A bat?
Holy shit. But this really happened. But this part, I don't know if this really happened or I dreamt it later or what. I mean, I'm fighting this bat off all alone. And I'll be damned if I didn't get really turned on.
You were around? But you said just a few seconds before you were in the throes of passion.
Yeah, I know.
So they were?
With the girl?
Well, yes, with the girl.
Oh, sure, yes, absolutely. But then she left the room and I came down. I was in Mortal Kombat with a fucking bat. Give me a break.
Excuse-moi while I do my evil deeds. I'm not really sure what the movie goes for. The tone is all over the place. You know, it's horror, it's drama, it's comedy, obviously. A little bit of thriller in there, I feel. Yeah, it's all over the place. But I love it.
I gotta tell you one thing though.
This is a role only Nick Cage could have done. And the art gallery scene is a fun little thing. It's a jab at the arts.
Well, do you like it?
Gotta take a piss.
And I feel it fits in perfectly with today, with the ugly art we have today. And how Nick Cage sees this ugly art and just has to get the fuck out of there, you know. I think that's a fine little nudge to the shitty art that's done today. These two mimes are pretty cool. They don't need to be in the movie. They're funny. I don't know why they're there, couldn't tell you. Entertainment purposes. And yes, they are entertaining. And then Peter Love makes a date with his woman, and I don't know what's going on. For some reason he stands her up and he goes with this vampire chick, you know, because he fucking loves that. He loves getting his blood sucked.
Yes.
And then there's this little scene where the director basically makes fun of, you know, rich guys. It's just a funny scene, so.
Nothing like a little office drama to keep things interesting.
The chase was my favorite part. Pete hurdling over those desks.
Well, you weren't there for the grand finale. She asked me for a raise.
There you are! That scene is hilarious. Yes. I don't need to say anything else, do I? No.
There you are!
What the hell is he doing in here?
And then we have the, of course, the freak out scene. Freak out scene, you know, every good Cage movie needs to have a freak out scene or a breakout scene. In alphabetical order, you know, A, B, C, D. Yeah, I don't need to go any further. You know that scene. That's the legendary meme. There is no point in showing it, is there? What's the next point on my list?
Sometimes somebody puts a document in the wrong file and then it's misfiled. It makes it much harder to find.
Who? Who? What do you mean, who?
I don't know who exactly.
You don't?
No, I don't. Whoever filed it in the first place, but for God's sakes, Peter, I am not telling you one single thing you don't already know.
How could somebody misfile something? What could be easier? It's all alphabetical. You just put it in the right file, according to alphabetical order. You know, A, B, C, D, E, F, G,
Peter.
H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P,
Peter.
Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Huh? That's all you have to do.
Very good. You know your alphabet.
I never misspelled anything. Not once, not one time.
And then we have the eye scene. Stop it. Yeah, I'm sorry. That probably was a bit uncomfortable for you. I'm sorry. Won't happen again.
You're just one day longer than you. I still wouldn't ask that person to partake in such a miserable job as long as you were around. That's right, Alva. It's a horrible, horrible job. Sifting through old contract after old contract. I couldn't think of a more horrible job if I wanted to. And you have to do it. You have to, or I'll fire you. Do you understand?
But yeah, the funny thing about that scene is that Nick Cage actually, his goal with that scene was to see how wide his eyes could get. Stop, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got a bit carried away. I need some of that devil's grass to chill out. maybe play a little tune for you. And yeah, the shower scene, pretty fucking funny. Mirror scene is pretty funny too. And the cockroach scene, the infamous cockroach scene. I mean, did you know that Nicolas Cage, he didn't eat just one, but 2 cockroaches? Yeah, they scavenged the city to find those. And you know what else he said? They were squishy. I like that he gets more and more vampire-ish as the movie goes on, you know. At first the light. Then he starts to wear sunglasses. And then, dark office, the secretary. She calls in sick because she's so tired of the abuse. So Nick Cage, he goes over to the apartment, you know, trick her like Peter Love does, you know. And he acts really nice. Sorry, can't you come back to work? You know, we need fun. Forget that damn file, you know. Gets her to admit she isn't sick, so she comes back to work.
What are you doing here?
What, Alva? I can hardly hear you through this window.
What are you doing here?
I heard you were sick. A terrible cold.
I'm calling the police.
The police! Alva! I'm here to call a truce, man. Look! I just took a $20 taxi ride all the way up here so I can tell you I think it was wrong the way I treated you yesterday. Now, is that an elaborate gesture or what? Plus, look! So...
And when she's in the cab, that's when he starts attacking again. Poor secretary, that abuse she goes through, huh? But I love it. Manipulating her to getting her out there. And then he just... yeah, he acts all cool and then he just fucks her right up the ass, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, if I ever do.
You will, Alva. You're a very bright girl. That's how I know that today, by God, is the day you're gonna find that damned Heatherton contract.
I thought you said that you didn't care if Mr. Heatherton left the agency. I mean, I thought you said that everything took time.
Ah, but Alva, that doesn't mean we're gonna stop trying to do the best damn job we can. The work's not just gonna go away, Alva. It never just goes away. That goddamn contract is somewhere in those goddamn fucking files!
The no reflection scene is, of course, like, well, you see him there. You know that he sees himself. I mean, whatever.
Oh Christ, where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Oh Christ, where am I? I've become one. A vampire. Oh God. Oh God, where am I?
You're in the goddamn crapper hole, and I'm trying to take a dump, so either shut up and keep the goddamn acting.
You know what comes next? Too late, too late. Whoa, god damn it. But that scene is goddamn excellent, ain't it? Yes, it is.
I finally found it.
Well, it's just too late, Alva.
Why is it too late?
It's too late, Alva.
It's not too late.
Too late. Too late.
It's not too late. It's not too late.
Too late! Too late! Too late! It's too late, Alva! It's all too late, Alva! Come here! Come here, Alva!
But then this scene happens.
Do it. Do it, Alva. Do it.
I swear to God I will!
Alva, do it or I'll fire you. Do you understand unemployment? Can you live with that? Do it, goddammit!
Don't rape me.
Rape you? I will. Come on, Alva. Shoot. Not the floor, Alva. Me! Me! Damn it! Help me! Help me! To me!
I don't know if I'm just sick in my head or what, but I find it extremely hilarious. After Nick Cage has raped Avery, and he's like, I'm a real vampire! Like she cares. I mean, I don't know. Obviously, she doesn't care that you're a real vampire. You just fucking raped her, force penetrated her. I mean, vampirism wouldn't be on my mind if I got penetrated.
Hey, I'm a vampire. A real vampire.
The fourth wall break scene. It's excellent. Isn't that what David Lynch would call the Eye of the Duck scene? Or am I just stoned? I need some of that devil's grass, you know? Yeah, his gagging scenes are amazing. What can I say? I don't know what orders the director gave him for those gags, or when he's gagging, but they work. It's primo acting. Fuck, copyright issues. They don't know Norwegian music, do they? From the 30s? I don't think so. And yeah, then we have the best death scene ever put on screen, you know? Nicolas Cage dying, but it's also the saddest moment. I love Nick Cage more than anything, you know?
Get up. Get up, motherfucker!
Nick has me in his cage. It's a bad take. Fuck. I'm gonna keep it in there still. My chair is fucking squeaky, I don't know. Fuck. Fuck. The movie is a lot of things. It's satire on the upper class. It's horror. It's drama. It's comedy, obviously. It's perfect stoner movie. It's a perfect cinephile movie. It's a perfect date movie. My girlfriend refuses to see it with me though, for some reason. As my girlfriend puts it, your taste in film is horrid. This movie shouldn't work at all, no. There's nothing about this movie that should work. The script is okay, it's a good script, it's sort of, but this thing shouldn't work. But Nicolas Cage, he makes it work, you know, he makes that good. It puts that flavor, that umami, into the movies, you know. Umami is a flavor, by the way, if you didn't know. You should check up on that. Yeah, I don't know what more to say. Now, I'm probably gonna go smoke some heroin. I don't know. Yeah. And so is my... Come here, kitty! I don't know how to end this, so let's just end it with some devil's grass. Always use safety glasses when you smoke this shit, you know, you don't want, you know, flames in your eyes.